All right, welcome to Talking Investing. I am Tom, and as always, this is not financial advice. Today, I want to talk about just the general news cycle. There is a massive amount of gloom and doom out there, so I want to address that. What do we need to be thinking right now? Is it time to panic? Is the sky falling? Are we okay? Have we bottomed? Everybody's all over the place right now, so I just wanted to take one step back in this video and give you my view on where we are at this moment. If you guys want more videos like this, please smash the like button and let me know, and drop a comment below that you enjoy this type of content. Also, if you could subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell, I would appreciate it. So let's talk about the stock market. Okay, we're in the middle of trading day today, and it's another red day. Just to review history a little bit, from about the middle of June to the middle of August, we had about a 2-month, very strong relief rally pretty much across the board. However, since August 15th, things have been moving in the wrong direction. The question is, how far are we gonna go? How low are we gonna go? All you have to do is scroll through the thumbnails on YouTube to see that there are massive predictions of gloom and doom in China, in Europe, in the United States, in the United Kingdom. So there's really mostly just a very negative news cycle right now. In addition to that, there's a lot of other macro factors going on that are not helping matters. So when things get to a severe panic, and we're not there yet, but from the news cycle, we're starting to see just massive amounts of panic coming in from every direction. So when everybody's saying the same thing, I like to take a deeper look, because very oftentimes when everybody agrees that one thing is going to happen, it turns out that the other thing happens. So I don't think that's going to happen immediately. I don't think we're going to flip bullish right now just because everybody's negative. I do think there is some pain to come, but I think it may be less than people are expecting. If we take a look at where the market's at right now, the S&P 500 is down just about 1%. The Dow is down about 0.75%. The Nasdaq's down 1.2%. The Russell is down 1.2%. But if I keep going, basically across the board, oil is down 4%, and I know a lot of people will be happy about that, but it's still at $93 a barrel. Gold is down, silver is down, so this is a straight up down day. This is a red day, no matter pretty much what you're invested in. Just to round out the list, if you're in cryptocurrency, Bitcoin is down, Ethereum is down, the overall crypto market is having a pullback today. So not many places to hide. This is the stock heat map for the day. So you're going to see you got basically red and gray. So 1 or 2% of this is actually green today. And the ones that are green are just barely green. So this is a pretty tough map, and they've been looking like this for a few days in a row now. So you can see technology is just pretty much straight across the board red. This box is technology services. This box is electronic technology. So both of these boxes are just filled with red. Energy today is extremely red. I will say, despite the fact that it's very, very red today, this is probably the safest place for your money over the last 6 months. So even that is now getting hit. We'll see where that goes from here. There's a lot of different theories, and obviously one of the big macro problems is there is an energy crisis. A lot of countries are already having to take measures to counteract the energy crisis. Europe in particular is suffering right now, and energy prices are soaring in Europe. Okay, so you can see energy right now is extremely red today. Having said that, this has been one of the best places to have your money in the market in 2022. Oil's down to $93 a barrel as we speak, but that is still high relatively speaking. And most of these companies, ExxonMobil is down 3% today, but it's still much, much closer to its 52-week high than it is to its 52-week low. So we'll see if this is the beginning of a reversal. Very early to call that, but you can see this is a red board. I want to look at the VIX. The higher the VIX, the more volatile the market is, which typically means the more it's going down, the more downward pressure that there is. 35 is a little bit of a magic number. You can see I've drawn a blue line at 35 on the VIX, and this is on the 1-day time frame. So this starts back in December of 2021. So this is basically the entire year of 2022, and much like most years, 35 seems to be that point of panic. Okay, so if I look at the VIX, this is one of the reasons I think there's some more pain left to come. So overall, in general, I will tell you, I think we are not bottomed out yet. I'm looking more at a 4 to 6 week time frame. I'm not ready to say in the big picture that the sky is falling and that it's all downhill from here and the market's crashing. if you're a short-term swing trader or day trader, maybe you can trade on this downward volatility. I don't do a lot of that, so obviously this is not financial advice. Please be very careful, particularly trying to trade on volatility and trade in the very short term. But you can see we've now reached 26 on the VIX. So we've been bottoming out this year somewhere at or around 20. So with the momentum that the VIX has gained, I'm expecting this to get back up towards this 35 level, which is, that higher level of panic. That's when we tend to have local bottoms. So we're still pretty early in that journey. We're maybe between a third and a half of the way there, and we don't have to necessarily get to exactly 35, but it does look to me like there is room to the upside for the VIX, and room to the upside for the VIX really means room to the downside for the equity markets. Okay, this is the SPI. This follows along the S&P 500. So you can see we have this very nice 2-month rally that on this chart is about 19%. So, for the S&P 500, this was somewhere around a 19 or 20% rally. So that's a strong rally. We marked a clear top and we seem to be on the way back down. The June low was the 2022 low for the year. And in this June low, we actually took out the 2021 low for the year. So this is really a multi-year low. So I don't know that we're going to get all the way back and retest this, but you can see there's plenty of room left to the downside. Right now, we've only pulled back about 7.5 or 8%. So I think it's potential. I'm looking at maybe a 15 to 20% pullback. And again, that may or may not happen. That's my guess. So in other words, I'm going to take this slow, one step at a time. There's definitely downward momentum. Everything seems to be showing that it's going to keep moving in that direction. But I don't see anything that's screaming at me that we're about to fall off the end of a cliff. So for now, I'm looking at downward pressure. One of the big things is to not be fooled in the middle of momentum in a certain direction, because there's always counter rallies. So that's what I'm going to try to be careful of. I am going to be looking for buying opportunities over the next 4 to 6 weeks. I do dollar cost average in, so that's just me. So again, this is not financial advice. You guys have to decide how you want to buy and sell this market. The very last thing I want to show you is the SQQQ. So the Qs are the NASDAQ. So you can trade the NASDAQ long or you can trade the NASDAQ short. So for me, sometimes if I think there's momentum in a certain direction, this is an easier play than trying to stock pick in the short term. This can get over 50 and even over 60. So just to sum up, I do think there's downward pressure coming. I think that we've got somewhere between 2 to 4 to 6 weeks of that. And I think trying to project out past that to a disaster crash scenario, I'm just not seeing that. So I'm not ready to go that far. In fact, I don't think that's what's coming next, but we do need to keep our eye on this because there's clearly downward momentum right now. So I will be keeping a close watch on this. Let me know if you guys want updates like this, just on the market in general. That's all I got for you today. Thanks so much for watching. If you made it this far, please remember to subscribe and to smash the like button. So thank you again, and I will see you in the next video.